Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And so, I'm not gonna lie, I actually have to refilm this beginning portion of the video because when I went to look at the actual clip of it while editing, everything was completely blurry. The camera, I guess, didn't focus and I didn't notice it. So instead of uploading it all crappy like that, I'm just gonna have to just kind of do another intro kind of thing, except we don't really get to do the unboxing part. But it being an unboxing is just kind of repetitive. You guys already know what the item is just by the title of the video. And so right now it's actually installed on the car, but whatever. So I got the Mele Design Firm's 600 series battery box, and it is matched up with a Excess Power S680 battery. So the S series, it just means that it's the 680 battery that comes with terminals. So just so there's no confusion out there. And for this video, my car has a flex fuel sensor, so this is gonna be a little different. This one will actually cater to those people who have a Cobb flex fuel sensor. So I'll kind of show you what you need to do in order to get this to work. What are some of the benefits of doing this, and why would you do this mod? Why would you get a tinier little battery? Well, to shed a little bit of weight. So the stock battery is pretty heavy, and we'll go ahead and measure that actually right now. I got the stock battery right here. It's been sitting for a while, as well as I have the newish battery that I kind of just took out. We're gonna kind of see which one was heavier anyway, and then I can already tell you how heavy the other battery is, and we'll just go off of just straight up stats. So hold on real quick while I get this battery on the scale. Let's kind of get this battery on there. All right. This battery is 28.6 pounds. Okay, that's the stock. That was my stock battery. Okay, and then the other battery that I just took out of the car, which I got from Advanced Auto or Auto Zone or whatever, was heavier. It was 32.4 pounds. And then this one, I will just read off the website, wait for it, because honestly I don't want to undo the terminals again. So like I said, I'm refilming this intro part, but I can assure you it's lighter, so I'll put the weight right here. Okay, so with that weight savings, that's an added benefit. We kind of get closer to evening out both the driver's side and the passenger side of the car. And that's kind of all I got. And we'll get started on the next part of this install, which will be removing the stock battery or whatever battery you have in there and starting the install. Okay, so I've got my 10mm socket. This isn't going to be a full in-depth install video for this Mele Design Firm battery box and battery, because they've already got some very comprehensive videos on their website. So if you go to installation, there'll be one that's for the Forester, etc., and that one will also include the 2015 and up STI and WRX. So we're gonna go ahead and unscrew this negative terminal, and then we'll do the positive, and then we'll do the rest of the stuff. So get that out the way. I'm trying to crimp it somewhere so it's not really touching much. Okay, it's a little out the way. And then we're gonna do the positive. And this is gonna be awesome. Like I said, this is gonna free up some space. And it's just gonna be, ooh, I can't get to that. I gotta get my little 12mm socket. I mean, not 12mm, my 10mm wrench to undo that, because this can't really fit there because the top of this. So I'll be right back. Right tight, lefty loosey. Sorry. Had to get my bearings for a minute and realize which direction I'm going in. Alright, and then next we want to undo these. Very dope. Awesome, that's out the way. Battery's loose. And this is going to be kind of tricky because the room, I don't want any of the terminals hitting anything. It's pretty hard to get this. Oh, there's a lot of rocks. cracks in there. Ooh, god dang. Ooh. Okay. This is gonna be funny to show you guys, so. Man, okay, let me get some light real quick, some better lighting in here, but it is a little insane. So, look at this. That is a whole clump. Actually, let me get it out for you guys. That is all tire, literally. That is all tire from the track that was kicked up during grid life and went into my engine bay. Especially when I don't have fender liner, it kind of gets everywhere. And I'm telling you, after those people are drifting, and I even got some over there on the floor from picking it out from inside of my wheels, because they stick to the inside of your wheel too. So wow. And not only that, it gets stuck all in between the headlights too, like in all those cracks. So sometimes that tape that you see people doing, besides aerodynamics and closing up gaps, it actually helps stop a lot of that tire from getting in between your headlights. So I'm gonna kind of clean this up. I'm gonna get my little quick shitty shop vac that I got. It's not really a shop vac, I just call it that because it's it's a vacuum that I don't use for anything else but garage shit. So. If you got the Cobb Flex Fuel Kit and you do run into this issue, now you will know what to do. Unless yours is different and yours doesn't have this problem. So, if you notice, the Cobb Flex Fuel bracket has two holes. It has this elongated hole off to the right, off to the right, and then it has the normal hole right here, which you have this stock bolt that goes through the plastic piece of the fuse box that has a hole in it, through the hole in the Cobb Flex Fuel bracket, into a threaded hole on the body of the car right there. That's how mine is mounted, right? And so this is just kind of here. And the problem with that is that there's a threaded hole behind here that we need to use on the Mele Design Firm install, because there's a bolt that's going to thread through there. The only problem is that this elongated hole right here is in the way. It's kind of, as you can kind of see the top of the hole behind it, and this is how low it hangs. So I loosened up this bolt. I even took it out, heck, to try to lower this side to kind of raise this side up. But the problem is, even if I get this lined up, that hole right here in the middle is not lined up and it's off. And so, yeah, you can't use that bolt, is pretty much what happens. And then not just that, whenever I did leave this bolt in, I just loosened it up and try to, tilt that side down and then raise this side up. This is still off because it's too far to the right. So you still can't get the bolt from the Mele Design Firm kit into there. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to remove that bolt right here. So I could do it by hand because I already had it kind of pre-staged, just like the cooking shows, So you're gonna remove that. It's not a big deal. Discard this. You don't need this. Either put it away somewhere safe if you want to reuse it in the future, but you're not going to need this for the rest of the install. So get rid of that. Now that that's out the way, what you're going to do is you're going to shift this, because you can shift this sensor over. You're going to shift it so that way this is right there in line with everything. So now the hole is lined up. Now you can get to that threaded piece on the body. Next, you want to kind of get this stuff prepped, because we're gonna get all the pieces ready. Over here, this kit comes with various hardware. Mine's gonna look a little different, only because I don't have the wires attached. Sorry, mine doesn't have the wires on this toggler or backup plate. I took them off because I can get to the under part of the battery where this is gonna go, because I don't have fender liner and my little side of my bumper can pop off pretty quick, so I just rather do it that way. For you guys, just use the wires. Check the Mele Design Firm videos on their YouTube, and they kind of show you how to fish it through there. But pretty much you're just gonna fish this, including the wires that it comes with, through here, and it's gonna come out here. So you might want to bend the wire. Oh no, damn it! You guys saw that. Oh, don't worry. It fell straight to the floor. Oh man. Why do I always have these issues? Okay. No under tray life. It's awesome. Okay, so you're gonna fish it through and just check out their video, like I said. But just bend the wire so it kind of comes up like this, like a C, and then kind of fish it through so that it pops out through here. Pull it through, spread the wires out a little, so that way it holds this in place. So that way you could thread the bolt in once the battery box is on top of there. But I'm not gonna do it like that. So watch their video so you can see, because I'm gonna do it the other way I do it. So for this next part, you want to get the biggest bolt that comes with the kit, which is right here, and you're gonna put it through the bottom hole, and you're gonna put the bolt and the spacer the spacer's gonna be on this side, or the washer, sorry, and then the bolt you're gonna thread it on there. You're gonna leave that bolt on there because it's gonna stop it from falling out, as well as that's kind of how it's gonna cinch against the body too. You know, push against it and hold your flex fuel bracket in place. Next, you're gonna take this apart, the one with the spacer and the nut on it, right here. Here's all your pieces. I didn't use the little washer that came with it, but I did use, you know, just the bolt, because I couldn't get it to reach. The bolt just wasn't long enough or so. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Next, you're gonna grab that bolt that was on the spacer, and you're gonna grab the washer with it, and you're gonna put it through the area, the hole down here. So I'm using my left hand right now. It's gonna go through there like that, okay? And then you're gonna grab the spacer that came with it, and you're gonna try to kind of slide it over. Don't worry, it's gonna keep falling, but try to get it on there as best as you can, somewhat. Voila. And then you're gonna grab your battery box, and you're gonna kind of get it lined up and ready. So it's gonna kind of be wedged in there like this. But you're gonna get a screwdriver, and I'll show you it without the box there. But basically, you're gonna put the screwdriver behind it, lift this bolt up, and I would do this like before you scoot the battery forward, and push this way. So you're pushing backwards that way, so it's putting tension on the bolt, pushing it out that way, and it keeps it in place. Okay? And so once you have that tension, what you want to do is scoot the battery box. Try to line the battery box hole up to it. And once you kind of get it somewhere around there, keeping track of where that other bolt on the other side is going, because you kind of want to be at least somewhat close to the hole that's going to thread into. So you should have enough room just to get that bolt started. I'm going to go ahead and pull that screwdriver away. And as you can see, I got the bolt started right there. I just had just enough threads. Now, but what I want to also do is keep it kind of loose, because you don't want to tighten it down, because you do have another, if you can even see. Sorry, this lighting is really bad in here. I don't have another light. But the hole down here, you're gonna start working on your bracket to thread that hole. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's tight enough. We'll tighten the rest down with our Allen key, or whatever the fuck's called. Sorry, or whatever it's called. Next, I'm gonna get that bolt lined up on the side with where that's going through the threaded part, where our flex fuel sensor is. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start tightening the hole down. Just kind of tighten it down a little bit more. I do each one like in increments. Okay, I'm back. So don't forget, if you can even see, that you have that bolt right there. That's a 10mm nut. and you need to tighten that, and you're going to tighten it towards you until you snug up against your flex fuel sensor bracket, and you will be good to go. And then now you're going to put your battery in and snug it down. So when you get this battery, make sure you pay attention to the terminals when you install them. The smaller one's going to go on the right, on the negative terminal. The bigger one's going to go on the positive. And the reason why I'm giving you this warning is I was stupid and didn't pay attention and put the bigger one on the negative and the smaller one on the positive, and then I was wondering why the positive, when I went down to tighten down the terminal on, or the ring thing onto it, why it was so much slack on there and it wouldn't tighten it wouldn't like grab onto it. And I realized that, yeah, I put the wrong ones on the wrong side. All right, make sure your negative's on the right side and your positive is on the other side. Get this post out of the way. Slides in. Grab it, put your positive one on first. It's like reverse order when you do this. Tighten it down. Sorry. Oh, sorry, we're gonna want to put our actual battery kit down on there. There, just like that, so it's lined up nice and right with the whole area. And then tighten it down. Okay, and you're done. And if you got that little plastic cap, then just pop it on there, and you're good to go. And that's it. That's how you install the Mele Design Firm 600 series battery box if you have a Cobb Flex Fuel kit. If you don't have that issue and you're able to not have to remove that one bolt that I showed you, and you can get the other side to line up, which, you know, there's other methods. You could have just chopped off the way right side so you have enough clearance to get to the threaded hole that you need for the battery box, or you can elongate that hole even more. There's all kinds of different things you could do. But that's just the way I did it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now we can actually mess around and install the chase bays stuff right there that I need, because I'm moving that reservoir out the way so it can eventually upgrade to a better radiator later on. And if I upgrade, this is not going to have anywhere to go because it's already almost pushed up against there. So this has to get deleted, and we got to get a chase bay. We have a chase bays version coming, so we could actually have it over here somewhere. But that's kind of all I got. Please subscribe to the channel, and sorry if this wasn't the most thorough install. You know, I kind of tried, and I'll repeat it again. Mele Design Firms has a video that's way more thorough and will walk you right through it all. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.